I often describe this as an interactive TED, in the sense that we are bringing the progressive thinkers, the global thinkers, the people who are thinking seriously about global culture, to young people to help them engage directly with those ideas and with each other. It's a forum for young people today to interact with each other in a live, face-to-face way and explore the issues that matter most to them as global citizens. Oh, your audio, Hazel? It really started with Short History of the World. And after that, once I began to teach that course, I began to understand that a lot of students today are hungry for this kind of global thinking. So essentially, over a period of about 5 years, as we've been doing these global classes, we've built this network of now 49 guests, colleges and universities from 24 different countries. And that's just the beginning.
It's kind of crazy how many people we're able to connect with. I mean, we've had Bangladesh, we've had Russia, we've had Hungary. It's interesting to see people's viewpoints, and you learn a lot about the way that people interact, the way that people see things if you push different viewpoints.
I took it first day of class. I didn't like it, but the more I stayed in it, the more I came here. I started, opening up to more of the major issues around the world.
If you ask, how did the global class start? It started with the students, and it's growing with the students. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm simply there to guide and coach, but it wouldn't be what it is, and it won't be what it is without this kind of student involvement.
I felt a really deep connection with many of the students across the screen, people who I'd never met before, people who've had totally different upbringings than myself. But I've come to find that we're also very similar.
Doug is one more example of just an outstanding student.
You know, I started out as just a student in one of Lon's classes, and we have the great ability here. There's the opportunity to participate in these kinds of things if we would like to dedicate our time to that.
Doug wrote a letter to Sally Armstrong after he had met her at a conference, and that set the ground for me to then go to Sally and kind of close the deal and bring her in as a guest.
I think the idea is brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and we do have technology. We should be able to do this. We should have a dozen universities or colleges from around the world at each session. We should be doing it all over the place.
What Lon is doing now, there's no reason why we can't scale it up and help other professors use the technology. So he's using it within the humanities right now. So why can't we use it in health? Why can't we use it in business? Why can't we use it in science and technology?
What I really like about what Lon's doing is as he enhances the learning with technology, he's broadening the students' understanding of cultural differences, cultural similarities, and also he's bringing together a humanities piece. And I really applaud Lon for all the work that he's doing. I know this takes a lot of his hours to do it, and I think he is to be commended for his enthusiasm, his innovation, his creativity, and most of all, outside of the global classroom and the use of technology, his passion for education and for expanding the thinking of students.
Do you know what I'm most proud of the global class? It's so simple. It's the fact that students like it and want it to grow. This is great. This is what every teacher wants, to see a student become a lifelong learner.